Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia. This picturesque setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Hokies will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Gets some space around the 30. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That's a first down for the offense.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Gain of 12. First down for the offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
At the 9-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And the pass ball is incomplete.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on third down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to find some room. It's pulled. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air. It's Montgomery. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hokies will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. Not the way he wanted to kick it. They'll down this ball just outside the 30-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but they gain all the way to the 28.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Rhodes. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Montgomery. It's caught, making people miss. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Now they get set to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Grab down the middle. It's Rhodes. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs. They can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. They'll run it here. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Back to throw again. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's second down after that completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. Kick is up and no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. The quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Hokies come to the line to run the hurry-up. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Slide 22. Get set. Get set.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now it's second down here.
Let's go.
Scanning the field. It's Montgomery. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And the Hokies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the defense able to stop him at the 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. So the offense starts backed up on this possession. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Virginia Tech, 14. Auburn, 3.
They'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 10. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
To throw, it's Montgomery. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Hokies. And this one is getting ugly. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Auburn. He will score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
28, Auburn, 11.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Caught quickly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Cole. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging them, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. He's escaping the pocket now. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass off.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down, looking to throw it. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they're just able to get him down at the one. So close.
At the 1 yard line. Third down coming up.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third and short to hand the ball off. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the beatdown continues. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They're going to run it. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here comes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Rhodes. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Running past the 35. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides. But they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Virginia Tech, 35. Auburn, 11.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4 down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wide out. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. To throw, it's Montgomery. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They'll kick it away here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's found some room at the 45. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they've got him. The defense has the last word today. That's a sweet victory. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to